Hello and welcome to the Daily English News program on Azərbaycan Televiziya. I'm Gülər. On April 17, President İlham received the credentials of Liu Mei, the newly appointed Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the People's Republic of China.
The ambassador presented her credentials to the head of state. President İlham engaged in conversation with the ambassador. The president emphasized that Azerbaijan-China relations are of a strategic partnership nature. The Azerbaijani leader fondly recalled his meeting with Xi Jinping, President of the People's Republic of China, last year, and the adoption of a joint declaration on strategic partnership between the two countries. President İlham highlighted the broad scope of cooperation between Azerbaijan and China, covering political, economic, trade, transport, energy, industry, investment, security, cultural, humanitarian, and other areas. The head of state also pointed out the successful collaboration between the two countries within international organizations, emphasizing mutual support. The president reaffirmed Azerbaijan's unwavering support for the One China policy. Referring to the Belt and Road Initiative, the president stated that it's a project that connects countries across a wide geography and promotes cooperation. The head of state noted that Azerbaijan was among the first countries to support China's initiative. President İlham underlined that Azerbaijan has created all necessary infrastructure projects, with some still in the implementation phase, and noted significant opportunities for cooperation between the two countries and the development of the Middle Corridor. Ambassador Liu Mei conveyed the greetings of Chinese President Xi Jinping to the Azerbaijani leader. President İlham expressed his gratitude for the greetings and asked the ambassador to extend his regards to the Chinese president. Ambassador Liu Mei expressed China's support for Azerbaijan's successful development under the leadership of President İlham. She affirmed that China consistently supports Azerbaijan's territorial integrity and sovereignty. The ambassador also emphasized that the relationship between the two countries is characterized by friendship and strategic partnership, and assured that she would spare no effort to further develop these ties. Ambassador Liu Mei also acknowledged the significant role of national leader Heydar Aliyev in the development of China-Azerbaijan relations, stating that Azerbaijan's successful development today is built upon the rich legacy of the national leader.
President İlham received Tanya Fayon, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign and European Affairs of the Republic of Slovenia.
During the meeting, the sides praised the development of political relations between the two countries and highlighted the recent political consultations held at the level of foreign ministers. President İlham emphasized that Azerbaijan attaches great importance to strengthening ties with Balkan countries. The discussion also focused on expanding Azerbaijan's cooperation with the Balkan region, including Slovenia, in the energy sector. The two sides exchanged views on future prospects in this area and stressed the importance of enhancing ties between the business communities of both countries to boost economic and trade relations. The significance of the Middle Corridor was also discussed during the conversation. It was noted that the corridor serves as one of the key transportation arteries for developing economic and trade relations between Europe and China, presenting favorable opportunities for Slovenian companies. In this context, cooperation between the ports of Azerbaijan and Slovenia was explored. The meeting also featured an exchange of views on other issues of mutual interest.
Even so, the diplomatic relations between Azerbaijan and Slovenia have been established for 30 years. The relations between the two countries have deeper roots. This was stated by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ceyhun Bayramov, who was addressing the business forum where the prospects of cooperation between the two countries were discussed. The Slovenian counterpart Tanya Fayon in her turn stressed that Azerbaijan had been a reliable energy partner for Europe for many years. Both ministers spoke on the steps to be taken to raise the level of the current relations. An agreement on cooperation was signed within the framework of the business forum.
80 years ago, Azerbaijan's heroic son Mehdi Hussein, known by the name Mikhailo in partisan battles, laid the foundation for fraternal relations between our peoples by sacrificing his life for the liberation of Slovenia from fascist occupation. Recent high-level contacts between Azerbaijan and Slovenia, deepening political dialogue, continuous growth in economic cooperation, joint working group meetings and business forums clearly demonstrate the parties' mutual interest and strong political will to develop cooperation in a wide range of areas. Azerbaijan boasts sound investment climate. We invite Slovenian companies to benefit from this climate, as well as to join the ongoing reconstruction works taking place in Karabakh and eastern Zangezur.
Azerbaijan has emerged as one of the most dynamic
Azerbaijan attracts global investments. Being one of the main players in the international arena, Azerbaijan strengthens its position and is transforming into the trade, industrial and innovation hub. Slovenia is a country open to investments, and we have lots of opportunities in the field of digitalization. We create an enormous area of artificial intelligence, and this can pave the way for broader opportunities for cooperation. Slovenian Foreign Minister Tanja Fajon visited the monument to the hero of the Soviet Union, Mehdi Hussein-Zade. She laid flowers at the monument. It should be noted that Mehdi Hussein-Zade, known as Mikhailo, played an exceptional role in the liberation of the countries of former Yugoslavia, including Slovenia, from fascist occupation. Mikhailo is very popular in Slovenia. He fought and died in Slovenia. This is part of the history that Azerbaijan and the former Yugoslavia share, and it's very important to remember this terrible war and its victims. And we must remember that nothing like this should happen again. At the regular court hearing on the criminal case of 15 Armenian citizens accused of committing numerous crimes as a result of Armenia's military aggression against Azerbaijan, Arkady Kukasyan, answering the questions of the prosecutors defending the state prosecution, said that the actions committed in 1988 to 1993 in the territories of Azerbaijan occupied by Armenia were not heroism but tragedy. The session that commenced was a review of the evidence collected in relation to the criminal case concerning the occupation of the Azerbaijani town of Khojaly by Armenian armed forces and the subsequent genocide against Azerbaijanis. A selection of documents, evidence and photographic materials were presented, including those relating to numerous crimes committed against Azerbaijanis in the region prior to the Khojaly genocide, as well as the attack on the village of Meshali, the killing of its inhabitants, robbery and the burning of houses, shops, cars and livestock. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us. Stay well.